Let's do a non-risky one, because I don't want to get... Oh my goodness. We gained worsened disease symptoms. We're near death? Are you kidding me? Well, hopefully our brother is up to the task. He will also have to do the claim throne tactics. Yeah, that is quite unfortunate that we died. So let's see. We need to choose our lifestyle. We probably still do not have our claim upon the throne. Let's see. Somehow we got the Duchy of Orleans created for free for us. Yeah, we no longer have the pressed claim against our liege. So it looks like we're going to have to go back to the old stewardship path and try again. So let's get that domain focus so we can have 5 out of 5. So now we're really going to fast forward until we can get that perk, and then we're going to have to press our claim again. And then we are going to kind of hopefully gain enough people who will join our faction to overthrow that king. Okay, instead of actually going down that whole claim throne thing, which I already showed you with Count Eudes of Anjou, we're going to go through the Pope this time. I went on a pilgrimage, got some piety, so yeah. Duke Robert, he's not about claiming thrones. He's about just getting it directly from the Pope. We'll request the claim. We will now prove ourselves a worthy ruler. We don't get all the fun events, we just get it directly from the Pope, but now we can create our own claimant faction for the Kingdom of West Francia. Hopefully get some more people to support us. I was able to marry my sister off to the Kingdom of Lotharingia, who's pretty strong, which should help us if we decide to declare war against our king right here. We will need some more prestige, so let's host a feast. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep fast forwarding until we get some more people to join our faction. Well, it's come to my attention that this king is going to take a long time to die. He's whole of body, he's healthy, he's stubborn, he's got an iron constitution. We may have to put up with him for a long time. However, we can kind of hasten his demise by starting a murder scheme. We have a huge percentage because we are his spy master. So let's start the scheme. We shall ask our counselor to help support our scheme. We're up to 79% chance with 94% secrecy. Let's see if we can invite someone. This Perrine person seems like a good one with a small bribe. Hopefully we get up to 95. Excellent, excellent. So we could grind some rose hips, or we can cut some holes in his clothes. Yeah, why not? Why not? And we'll lose a little bit of stress, which is good for us. So hopefully by killing off this king, we'll get this Count Louis of Bellac in, who probably a lot less people will like. We'll gain a lot more people into our faction, and then we can overthrow the king. Alright, it's time for the Spy Master to do his work. We have a deadly spider, and we're gonna put it in his bed. Hope you're not afraid of spiders, Charles. Ah, yes. King Charles is dead. Thankfully, spiders do not talk, except for Spider-Man. So that's why we always curse Peter Parker. But our little friend has done its work well. So now if we zoom out, we can see West Francia and Aquitaine have split. The current king, he's strong. He thinks he's strong, but he really isn't. He has some alliances with very, very weak people. Only 309, 254. So we should be ready to... Yeah, we have over 1,000% power? How is that possible? Probably we just need to wait a month for this to tick over and, yeah, reassess. Okay, so we have 73% power. Hopefully we get some more people to join our faction. Yes, we will be the Chancellor. Why not? We definitely did not murder your father. Hopefully nobody finds that out. Let's see. Can we... I don't understand why some people still prefer him. Like, this guy really doesn't like our liege. He should join our faction. He likes us a little bit more. The only person I could see still supporting him is this Duke of Nuestra. We've been beating him up, taking his lands. We do also have the King of Lotharingia on our side if we decide to press our demands. But I'd like to get more people into this faction because then usually they will just give you the kingdom without a fight at all. And this guy, yeah, he has too many titles. I should start hurting him at some point. We'll actually start decreasing his levy size. So maybe we'll give it a year, see what happens. Oh no, I'm ill, please. Do not let me die. Oh my goodness. Here's our court physician. Please give me somebody who's good. Okay, here's someone who is an actual physician rather than some random person. Melisende, please do some good treatments. A little brighter, reduce disease symptoms. We're all good. We're not gonna die like our poor brother. Oh man. He was ill on a pilgrimage and then he caught typhus. That was not good. Not good for him. Alright, the king is giving us vassals. This is pretty awesome. Probably because we have the Duchy of Orleans. So he's just giving us people who are already in there. So the king is weakening himself and further strengthening us, which I have no problem with. That sounds awesome to me. And this does give us 117% military power. I'm going to wait 1 month just for the ultimatum to kick in. There's no real reason, I believe, as a player character. You can send your ultimatum at any time, but maybe this will cause him to give us the kingdom without a war. Let's see. We now can send the ultimatum at any time. We have 116%. If you look at his strength, it's similar to ours. He does have quite a lot of levies as well as mercenaries. However, he's in quite a few different wars currently. And we are also allied to the Kingdom of Lotharingia, who has 2,800 soldiers. So let's press the demands. We'll see if he accepts, or if we have to go to war with him. Then war it is. Alright, let us call our allies into war. The King of Lotharingia, as well as the Count of Minden. He has 950 soldiers, so he'll definitely be a useful ally in this war. And yeah, let's do our war against this king. Here we go. This is for everything. We have enough money to buy some mercenaries if we needed it, but I don't think we'll need it. With the King of Lotharingia, as well as all of the other vassals who decided to rise up with us, he should not really have much of a chance against us. Let's currently see what we have. Oh yeah, we have 8,000 soldiers against his 4,000 soldiers? Did not know he was allied with Brittany and Bulgaria, but apparently they are not that strong themselves. So let's go and take the kingdom. We'll sack his capital. Who knows, we may gain a couple of heirs, which will definitely give us a lot of war score. apparently there's more than one. And it pumps down here. Yes, we took a valuable hostage, his heir. This is excellent, excellent. No, we're not going to get seduced by someone right now. We're in the middle of a war. Maybe later, once we're the king. That'd be cool. Sure. I mean, large levies, more levies is always good. I mean, do we really care about all this stuff? Immaculate gardens, some piety, some learning and development. No, we just want to keep the money. Who knows? We may need to buy some mercenaries to beat up King Louis II of West Francia. So now we fully have it under our control. So they're getting some weird audio glitches. Send all the soldiers in. Get a big win right here. All we need is 20% war score. We have almost it. We just need one more land for ourselves. Why not the Barony of Meun? Yes, that was a good victory for us. Just need to siege down one more holding. And then we will become the King of France. And then we will have the Kings to the 7th Generation achievement. And while this did take a bit longer since we got typhus, and that set us back a little bit, it did end up working out for us. We did get this alliance with the King of Lotharingia, which isn't always going to happen. We did gain the Spymaster position, which allowed us to murder the old king. Something is going on here which we don't really care about too much. We just really want to end this war. There we go. We have the 100%. We will enforce our demands. We are now the King of West Francia. We unpause. We see we get the kings to the 7th generation. And, you know, while we will definitely have to deal with all these problems of having way too much land, way too many vassals, all these other issues, you know what, we're just not going to deal with that right now. That is... yeah, that's not our issue. That's for us to worry about if we come back to this game. We were just here to gain that achievement, to become the king to the 7th generation. Somehow Count Eudes of Bourbon, oh, because this can only go to, I believe, male... oh, it's male preference. Why is it going to them? Oh no, there is title succession law. Male only, so we'd have to remove that because we only have a daughter. But who knows, we're young, our wife is young, we may yet have a son. But yeah, that is the kings to the 7th generation. You saw actually a couple different ways to go about getting it. I didn't think we'd have to resort to murder, but we did. I also didn't think that we'd have to go to war with the king, but we did. But there's also other ways that you could do this. You could wait around, get many more vassals to join your faction. At some point, I really need to learn how to get people to join your faction, even though it's not a usual thing that you need to do, because once you become an independent ruler, you don't really care about joining factions anymore. So yeah, there's definitely different ways to gain this achievement, and I hope that I showed off a couple ways. I think the start is pretty much very straightforward when you go from being a count to the duke, but actually gaining the kingdom title is, yeah, it's definitely can be messy. Definitely was not this messy in my test run, but you got to see some interesting developments here. So if you enjoyed this achievement run, please do subscribe to see more Crusader King 3 tutorial videos. And until next time, please do remember, as always, to take care of yourself.